What's up? What it do, cyber world? It is your girl, the one, the only Ash said it. ASHSAIDIT.com. ASHSAIDIT.com. Yes, babies. We are in the midst of getting some things done. All right, we're getting our exercise in. We're working that out, and we're making some. Go ahead. Oh yeah. People trying to get hit up in these streets, y'all. I don't even know. I don't even know. But no, Mika Rose has been doing awesome, great work. And they sent me a beautiful green dress, which I'm going to rock it out at the next big event. You know, that's how Breezy does it. You know, that's how we get things done. That's how we go places and we make magic happen every day, every kind of way. Yeah. So I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. ASHSAIDIT.com has grown tremendously. Shout out to everybody that contributed to the August calendar for the blog features. That has been amazing. So thank you all so much for that, because the brand wouldn't be able to grow without that. So thank you. September is here and we are almost jam-packed. We are almost full for September. So if you want a September slot, you need to definitely jump on it ASAP. All right, and make sure that you are able to get that done. Get that done so we can get that in. September can be blazing up, you know, because that's all we're doing. We busting heads, you know what I'm saying? We're making it happen, Captain. We're definitely making it happen. So that's pretty much it. But anything that you really want to do, it's going to take work. It's going to take work that you've never done before. You're going to work your hardest and get paid the least. But it's going to make a difference. That much I can tell you. It is going to make a difference. It's going to be hard work, and you're going to get discouraged, and there are going to be people that down what you're doing and doubt what you're doing. And that's okay, because they're going to be there. You're never going to take anything away from that. Those people will always be there, and that's just what it is. Accept it for what it is and move forward. But one thing with me is one monkey ain't going to stop my show. That much I can tell you. One monkey is not going to stop it. So, people can sit up here and say all kind of crazy stuff about me and make up stories as I've been doing and paint me as the villain. It's okay, because the blessings that God has on me, no man can take. No man, woman, child thing. No, not going to do it. So, I know I'm blessed. It ain't a question. It ain't even a question. It ain't even a question. So, keep pushing forward, good people of this world. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Nobody out your light. Because some people are just miserable. And the sooner that you understand that some people will never be pleased with anything, the happier you'll be. The sooner you start trying to please everybody, the better your life will become. And the sooner you really appreciate what you've been presented with in life, and you celebrate that on a daily basis, the better off that you'll be. That much I can tell you. It's when you start to really appreciate what you have and stop looking at what you don't have. When I tell you, the floodgates will open up for you. They will open up. So, I hope that today, if you can hear my voice, that you're pushing forward, doing what you need to do. You believe in yourself. Because that's the first step in achieving anything great, is you've got to believe it. If you don't believe it, if you do not believe it, you're not going to teach, and you're not going to tell anyone. You're not going to convince anyone else to believe it. If you don't believe it, why should they? If you don't believe it, they're not going to pay that any mind. So you've got to believe it in order to achieve it. It sounds simple. It sounds so easy. But for some of us, including myself, yours truly, I had a very difficult time believing in myself. And I think that was mostly because I had I was faced with some circumstances that I didn't necessarily see myself coming out of. And it was just easier sometimes to just believe and just to stay defeated. I was like, well, that ain't gonna happen for me. I'm just gonna let it be what it is. I'm just gonna let it go. But the more that I began to look at it in a different perspective and see it for what it was and not for what the world told me that it was and what society said about me, I started to really transform. And that's the thing about it, is you've got to change your thought process. You've got to change your thinking pattern and how you think about things and how you think about life. You've got to change that completely. Because in order for you to ascend to the next level, you've got to believe in yourself. And that was the piece of the puzzle that I had been missing for years. I always felt like I needed to be behind someone else's company. I had to build somebody else's dream. I had to be pushing another brand. I push so many brands, and when I go for brands and when I push and when I promote, I go hard. I go all the way in, y'all. I give it my all. And these people knew that I would do that. These different, there's an array of companies that some are not in business anymore, and some are doing lukewarm. But when I was backing them, they were headed to the top. Because they knew if Ash carries this on her back, like I know she will, we're going to reach that next level. We're going to reach that next plateau. There's no question about it, because she gives her all in everything. And when I realized that I've been giving my all to companies and to people and to things that did not deserve my attention. When I realized that, y'all, everything changed instantaneously. Instantaneously. I cut off those connections. I went into heavy meditation. And I just thought to the Lord above, I was like, God, what is it that you want me to do? What is my gift? You said everybody's got a talent, everybody's got a hidden gift. I don't know what mine is. And I started to think, and I was like speech, talking, entertaining. I'm always talking to somebody. Always, never not talking. I'm always in the front of somebody's camera. And the minute that I realized, wow, you know what? You're going to go to a place that you never even imagined that you would go. And you're going to make such a difference. And you're going to encourage people. And people are going to get from you what they never thought that they could. What they never thought that they could get. They're going to get power. You're going to help give people back their power. And you're going to do that simply by example. You're not going to tell them. You're not going to shout at them. You're not going to dictate to them. You're just going to tell them your story. And through them hearing and experiencing your story through your words, you're going to touch lives. And that's what's been happening, y'all. That is absolutely what's been happening. And it's amazing. It is amazing. Especially when you never really, truly see people for who they are. And I mean, it's just, and the thing about it is I'm not going to stop helping brands. I'm not going to stop helping people, because there are certain things that I had to learn on my own that nobody told me. People refuse to tell me. This industry is very selfish and self-centered. This industry is very damning. And people don't want to share information. So if I know something to help someone else, why wouldn't I share it? why wouldn't I share it? Now I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to share it and to put it out there, but at the same token, with me sharing it like I'm doing, you better respect it. You better respect it. Because guess what? I didn't have to share it with you. I did not have to share. But I share because I want to help people get to the next level. And I've been wrong more than once, more than twice, more than thrice. And maybe deep down in my gut, God was telling me, Ash, you need to go away from this situation. This person is not good for you. This connection is not a good connection for you to have. This connection is not a good one for you to do. And maybe for whatever reason, I didn't necessarily listen. But I learned a whole heck of a lot. That much I can't tell you. A whole heck of a lot. So the moral of the story is, be yourself, be you. Don't steal people's ideas. Don't use people. See, the problem a lot of times today is people worship things and they use people. We're supposed to use things and celebrate people. And it's just a sad day. It's just a very, very sad day. But we push forward no matter what. Push forward no matter what. ASHSAIDIT.com, ASHSAIDIT.com. Anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you turn and look them in the face and say, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. And that's just it. That's it. That's the end of the day. So, keep pushing forward. Keep fighting a good fight. Know that Breezy loves you. If no one else has told you this day, this month, this year, this week, I love you. Alright? I love you. I celebrate you. I continue to encourage each and every one of you to follow your heart, follow your dream. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Alright? If you let someone talk you out of your dream, you can't blame them anymore. It's a choice. You let them. So, that's all I gotta say for that. ASHSAIDIT.com, ASHSAIDIT.com. If you want your blog features, jump on it ASAP. And until my next little sprink, I'm going to holler back at y'all on the flip side. Deuces, I love y'all to pieces. Keep doing what you do. And, yeah, happy hump day, babies.